It's been a while since I made a video, so I was out here playing with the blusteel, although this isn't a gray color, that's like their product name, 564 blusteel ham steel. This will take over 1,200 pounds. That's its test sort of strength. And these are like a Chinese knockoff of the loop alien. I got 10 of them. I think they were like $7-8. They're sold out now on Amazon. They came in a little bag thing there, Sharik. I don't know how they want to say that, but anyways, they're supposed to be stainless steel. They're steel, but they stick to a magnet, so it makes me question how stainless they are. Now the idea is you fix a cord to the big eye, and then you have 30 foot, 40 foot, whatever, or smaller for if these were lighter weight for tie downs for like a tent or a tarp. I rigged it around the handle of my dolly there. See, that's all it takes is you just loop on, and that's fixed. That won't come undone. That's pretty slick, and it's a nice basic piece of gear. What I did is this rope is hollow core. Here, let me get the other end, because the other end's sort of easier to look at because I don't have it hooked up. So you see I got a 2-inch loop. So what I did is this cord is hollow, so you use a knitting needle and you can push through the fibers, and then you use this puller. It's like a latch hook puller, just like, you know, for making those little latch hook projects that kids like to do, you know, pillows and whatnot. And it grabs the ends of this and will pull it through. So what I did is I made a loop, I pulled this through, and then I pulled the entire length of cord through the end that I just pulled through, and it makes what's called a Brummel lock. You can go online, there's a lot of videos. There's a Texas something another. He really does some good videos on how to make these cords. But yeah, and then the 10-inch tail, I basically, you can see how this cord is, let me lay it out better, thicker. That's because there's cord within the cord, and it acts like a Chinese finger trap, and it's down, there's about a 10-inch bury, and that'll never come undone. This is, I pushed the knitting needle all the way up the length of it past the 10 inches, you know, down here. That way I'd have nothing exposed, and then I put the hook through and I pulled the tail back through and then tightened it up. And but then it also came to me, I was like, man, this thing would make a hell of a snare. I mean, it'd be illegal as all hell, but you could actually snare a deer with this. You run that cord through the big eye just like that. You could have that hung up somewhere on a little twig or a little piece of light string so it breaks free, and either have a weight attached, the loop attached to a weight, or have it to a fixed point, and the animal could actually hang itself. It panics when the noose drops around his neck, and boom. So it's actually a sort of a more multi-purpose piece of gear than I originally, you know, I used it for the hammock and the tarp, but you could, in a survival situation, use that for snaring. If you get smaller ones even, because they make these in a bunch of different sizes. And there's aluminum ones also, but I wouldn't use aluminum ones because, well, it won't hold my fat ass up in the air, and it wouldn't be good for a snare either. So, but thought I'd share that. So there you go. Bye.